Hello, everyone. It's Marie here. Marie Meritus. I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on Facebook also. So, to those of you that are new on my YouTube channel, thank you for following my YouTube channel. Today, I decided to go on live. I've been putting off my to do to plant seeds. It's January, middle part of January, and I'm supposed to plant my seeds. It's actually late to some of the plants, but it's still winter time. But I'm doing this so that my seeds will grow and I'll be ready to transfer them when it's a little warm outside. And I have here a seeding tray. I already fill the seeding tray with soil. This is what I have. My father-in-law actually gave this to me. Wherever you are, okay, I'm going to speak English. English is not my first language, but I know I have some Filipino friends that will say, okay, you're speaking English. But again, I'm live on both YouTube and YouTube channel, but I will just speak in English. Okay, I hope you understand me. Okay, ask me questions, what I do, what I not do with gardening. Obviously, on my YouTube channel and Facebook page, I share with you some of my gardening tips. I'm not the best gardener. I'm also learning. Every day I learn. And, but all of us are learning. Even though I had a training, I trained myself to be an agriculturist, but there are things not to do and not to do. Okay, I have this here. If you want to start your seeds, wherever you are, whether you're in a tropical country or in a four-season country like USA, you can always something small. If you haven't done gardening before, there's always a start, a beginning, a first step, a baby step. Don't overdo yourself and make sure that you get the motivation is more important than anything else. Some people they want to start big. I don't think that's a way to do it. Even if you're living in the city, if you must, you can just use containers. You see here, I have containers right here, but of course there's nothing growing in those containers. I do have some plants inside the house, but again, that's interested. If you have the will to do things, you will have to do it. When I start planting seeds, I use potting mix. It's a mixture of compost. Of course, it's more fine. You can also use a store bought soil mix. You can go to your garden center. You can go to home improvement, like in the US. You can go buy it at Walmart, Lowe's, or Home Depot. They already seed potting, so say seeding mix. It comes in a bag, or you can make your own. You can buy peat moss. You can buy compost. So you mix it together. You can buy perlite. Again, the basic for planting or starting seeds is you have to buy. You can buy peat moss. Peat moss it helps retain moisture in the soil, and it makes it more moist so it doesn't dry up quick. And then peat moss itself, it's just there's not much nutrients, so you have to add compost. Then you have to add topsoil and perlite. So perlite also adds to the texture of the soil. And if you have the 3 or 4 ingredients, you can start planting your seeds. I have several seeds here that I am going to share with you. Actually, these are old seeds. The reason why I have them still because I either put them in the refrigerator or I put them in the freezer. But once you put them in the freezer, you can only get so much because you don't want to thaw and unthaw the seeds. In fact, I have this one, 2011. My mother-in-law gave. So every year I buy new seeds. January. I live in Tennessee, and then you start your gardening in January for your spring garden. Cold water. And then, sorry about the interruption. In Tennessee, we plant as early as January. We do have a greenhouse. I want to show you our greenhouse. From here, you can see our greenhouse. If you can see it from a distance over there. I'm lifting. You see, that's our greenhouse. That's the greenhouse. That's 50 feet long greenhouse. It's not or anything, but there's onions and garlic, and there's some lettuce and kale growing. I planted the garlic, I think that was November after we installed the greenhouse. So it's been there. And thankfully, when we had -0, well, with the wind chill -20, that was really, really cold. And the lettuce there, since the greenhouse is not heated, then the lettuce, I saw them like, wow, they're wilty. But then right now I'm starting to see some green leaves back up again. I think they just survive, but not all of them. I had like a lot of lettuce growing, but now there's only a few left. But if you have a greenhouse, if you live in the four-season country, it is better to have a heated greenhouse so that you can turn on the greenhouse, like if you have a solar powered or electric powered, like a regular, the grid powered, grid powered heater, because you can buy greenhouse heater, okay, that will help your plants survive. And then during daytime, you don't have to turn it on because the greenhouse is hot and warm inside. It can get hot, like really hot inside, and it can bake your plants because daylight you can have 50 or 60 degrees here in Tennessee. In some other countries, but here in Tennessee, every day it's different. There's a joke that you can get 4 seasons here in one day in Tennessee. So when we do things, we have to be careful. I believe that willing heart has many ways to find, a willing heart will have to learn all these things. So again, I have this here. Actually, this one has holes. You see it? It has holes. And at the bottom, it also has holes. The roots supposed to, you see, if I push this, I can push the dirt. Like if I can push it like that. Because it's hollow. So it's supposed to be better for the roots. And here is another seeding tray that you can get. This is the typical seeding tray that and then this is the typical one that you can buy. It has holes already. It has holes and it comes with a tray. This is a good start. If there's many seeding trays that you can buy. Right here, we bought this at a co-op, and it comes with a cover. Like this one is a good start. If you live in a four-season country, you can actually keep this like in the morning, in the afternoon. You can just take this in and outside your house. This one here will serve as a mini greenhouse. The cover, because it helps retain moisture and it helps germination. It helps with germination, and it's clear, and of course the sun will shine through it. So this is that. And if you are, so here's the option. There's the store-bought, and here's the other one here. And also, when you go online, you can see all kinds of gardening hacks. You can There's a lot of gardening hacks that you can learn how to start, how to plant, how to start something. If you use toilet paper, I have shown this to people. I have shown this. Uh, I have made a video that you can use your toilet paper roll. You can use your toilet paper roll in. Oh, sorry. You can use a toilet paper roll in making a seeding tray. Make use of your toilet paper roll right here. How can I do this? So that both my camera can see. Okay, you have this, and then see, I have a whole bunch of. Sorry, the tractor is noisy. So you can use a paper towel roll. You can also use toilet paper roll. If you don't have a lot of money and you want to start planting, you can use these. I have shown this already. I had a video using this. What you do is you cut this in like this, and then you make a little slit like that. There you go. And then now you have that. You fold it. You fold it in the middle. That's what I do. Fold it, and then you fold this side. You fold this right here, and then you fold it like you are folding a box, the back of the box. Oops. Like, like a box. You fold it like a box. You can even put a tape if you want, but I don't put a tape. So the way I cut it, it helps keep it stay like that. You just overlap it. It's trying to undo on me. Let's see here. Almost. There you go. So it should look like that on the back. It should look like this. See? It should look like this. Okay. That's how it should look. And then you can put soil inside. You can put for planting. Like I have some soil here. I just have to. And then you can start putting soil in here. Right there. I know this is just some to inspire you that you don't have to be rich you don't have to have a lot of money. Money is, see, and then there you go, and then you can plant, but at the back is, then you have lot more of these, then you can plant your seed right here. You just fill it with dirt. You fill it with whatever. Again, I will do the other one here. Okay, well, the best way to do it is fold it like that flat, so that, and then here on this side where it is like that. Okay, and then here also make 4 cuts, and it should look like this. Okay, should look like that. There you go. Yeah, four cuts. 4 cuts, and then I will make another one. Fold it like that. Fold. Let me. Okay, now you have any questions? I know I did not announce that I'm gonna go live, but okay, that should be okay. Once you have the soil inside, it's just like a box. It's just something to hold soil. Okay, and then the more you have, see, and it's made of paper. It's biodegradable. Toilet paper roll and toilet paper roll and towel, paper towel, paper towel roll. They are made of cardboard. There you go. Here. With this one here, you can make 4 or 5 or 6, depending on how you cut it. There you go. Now I'm going to see. Okay. And here I'm going, since it's springtime, it's not springtime, it's winter time. But again, if you plan for spring garden, you have to plant your seeds 2 months in advance. And this is January. I'm going to plant these when they are all grown. When seedlings are big enough, they will be in the garden around March, end of March or first part of April. I have lettuce here. I have red romaine lettuce. I have regular lettuce. Oops. I have broccoli. I have Brussels sprouts. I have cauliflower. I have lettuce. This is butternut crunch. And I have Swiss chard. And I have green onions. And I have joy choy. Joy choy. This is pak choy, but it's bigger than your regular. This is bigger than your regular pak choy. This is called joy choy. It's more like hybridized. And I have spinach, but this spinach I'm going to direct seed it. Here is the key. If you want to plant, you should know when or what kind of seeds you can direct seeding and seed planted in seeding trays. The bigger the seeds, it means that you can direct seed it. Pak choy, the onions, the lettuce, cauliflower, the brassicas, you can plant them in seeding trays, because if you direct seed them, it gets too dense, so you'll have to thin them out. And small seeds, you can start them in seeding trays. Spinach, they have bigger seeds. You can start them too in seeding tray, which I will do this year because I just want to be ahead. And your summer seeds for summer vegetables, they are typically direct seeding, like your squash, your beans, and cucumber. They are direct seeding. But your tomatoes and peppers, they have to be planted in seeding trays because they are small. The seeds are tiny. So they need to start growing in a seeding tray. Okay, do I have questions? Okay. And you can get a labeler. Plant labels. I got these plant labels at Dollar Tree. At a Dollar Tree store. I bought these at the plant labels I bought at Dollar Tree for $1.25. So okay. Have any question? That's all. And you can also get a watering can at a Dollar Tree. There's good finds at Dollar Tree, dollar store. So before, the technique for me is cauliflower. So I put cauliflower right here and I put a date. Cauliflower, It's 1/15/23 because this is January. I'll plant a little bit of everything. As cauliflower and maybe, so each row has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 24. So right here I'm going to plant broccoli. That's broccoli. Let's see here. Breast maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll plant. See, I have not really tried Brussels sprouts, but I will try planting Brussels sprouts. Okay. Do you have any questions? I'm going to start planting now. Where's my... I gotta show you something. I got this one at Dollar Tree too. This one here you can stack for small herbs that you can plant indoor or outdoor. It's stackable. It's cute. Like this. You see it? It's stacked on top of each other. $1.50. There you go. And it's collapsible. Okay. But with this, the higher, that's a good side. For a cover, I want at least a 6-inch cover, because if your labels are tall, then you want the labels to be inside as well. It is important to have a cover, to buy a cover for your seeding tray. Like that. But I haven't planted anything yet. For this one here, what I'm going to plant is green onion. This is pak choy. And then I will plant Swiss chard. Swiss chard. Okay, Swiss chard. One more here. This one I will just dedicate this for lettuce. Have romaine lettuce, butter crunch, just a regular lettuce. There you go. Butter crunch. Oops. Red romaine. Okay. Okay, Adventist Armor. I'm sorry. I just saw your message. Okay, let me. It's nice to see you going live. Thank you for your efforts. I know hard work. It's definitely a blessing. Good idea. Yeah, I like finding stuff. A Dollar Tree. They have good stuff there. Obviously, not everything you can find at Dollar Tree, but there's, like, for plant labels. Yeah, sure, you can go to Walmart. It's a little bit more expensive, or you can go to Home Depot or Lowe's. Yeah, you just have to know what you need. I put my labels first before I plant, because if I plant several things in one single tray, I want to know which one goes where, so I don't get confused. And I just use, okay, now I'm going to plant. I will try to plant lettuce. Let me see here. That's red romaine. For red romaine, let's see here. The red romaines is very tiny, okay? Very tiny. It's very tiny, okay? Very tiny. In each plant cell, in each cell, I usually put two to three, at least two seeds, because you don't know, you won't know which seed is good, which is bad. So it's better to have extra, and you can always pull the extra plant. Okay. So what I do is I press the middle. I press the middle part of the cell just to make a dimple or something like that. And then once it's, I just use my finger. I don't use gloves when I plant unless I'm digging and I'm shoveling. That's when I use gloves. I like to feel the soil. I like to feel the soil. Okay, who's on Facebook? So, only two. Okay, and then the seeds are tiny. You can see it. It's very tiny. And that's when, if you are planting a lot, you see the seeds very tiny. This is the red romaine lettuce. If you're planting a lot, I encourage you to get a seed spreader. But since I'm only planting, this is only for my household consumption. We're not running a CSA or something like that. So just have fun and enjoy. You can put 4 or 5 in there. And one thing for lettuce, you want to plant lettuce only on the surface. They don't like getting buried. They don't get buried, okay? So making a dimple, making a little dent into the soil, it helps them the grow quicker and faster. You don't want to bury the you don't want to bury the seeds because they're tiny. So if you plant them like on the surface, it's easy for germination. And these seeds are old, so I don't know. You're supposed to only keep seeds like within 3 years or something. 5 years the most if you keep them in the refrigerator. But I've had these seeds for like in more than 5 years, so I don't know. That's why I'm putting more per cell because we don't know. We don't know if the germination rate is 100%. So here you go. The seeds of lettuce are on top. You only sprinkle on top. You don't want to bury it. You see? You did? Thank you. I did. I told him to do the hot and cold water for it. I think he did. Oh, thank you. You did put charcoal? Well, yeah. My son, he got stung by a wasp. He came crying. I could only tell him, go do hot and cold. Hot and cold is amazing. It's an amazing therapy, natural therapy. And my husband just put charcoal poultice over it. Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to do the butternuts, butternut, the lettuce butter crunch. So I'm done with the red romaine lettuce. This is what it looks like, the red romaine. This was actually a free gift. So anyway, we buy a lot. We buy a lot of seeds, and sometimes the seed company gives us extra because we purchase a lot. And now this is lettuce butter crunch. What are you planting this year? Potting soil. Adventist Moms in Armor. I said potting mix, seed starter. You need to look for a seed starting mix. Okay. This, where is my? Maybe I can get a bag. Let me go grab it for you so you can see it specifically. Seed starting mix. Seed starting mix. Seed starting mix. Okay. Oh well, I threw away the bag already, so I couldn't find it. Sorry about it. But yeah, go look for a seed starting soil mix because they are more fine. You don't want the regular household plants potting mix because they are more coarse. The seed starting mix, it's more fine. It has perlite, a little bit of perlite, but it's mostly potting peat moss and compost. It's mixed together. But you can, if you cannot find the pre-bagged, you can do it yourself. You can just get a peat moss bag. It's big, but you can also get it in a small bags. Peat moss and compost, peat moss and topsoil. You just mix it, and then you have your own seed starter soil. I hope it answers the question. Seed starting mix. Yes, seed starting mix. Yes, I will definitely do charcoal video. I am trying the best I could with my busy schedule to do natural remedies and therapies, the hydrotherapy, and I'm also going to show how to do poultice because we apply poultice a lot. We use charcoal poultice, and in fact, we can also make our own charcoal, activated charcoal, but that is another video that I want to show you guys to share with you. Poultice is it helps draw out infection, like if you get stung by something, a wasp or bee or something like that. Poultice, it will help draw out the toxins, even for dog bites, bug bites, but you have to do it vigorously. You don't stop, like especially for snake bites. Okay, there's people, the ones that actually believe in charcoal poultice. But of course, just a disclaimer, always ask for healthcare professionals' advice. But the natural remedies, us as Seventh day Adventists, that we advocate the use of natural remedies that God has provided for us. So if you use charcoal, which comes from wood, it's burned wood, it's oxidized wood. I mean, it's not oxidized, but it's burned wood, but it's not through fire. It's never been burned, but it's charcoal from wood, from coconut shell. Coconut shell is actually effective, more effective than just the regular wood. So you pulverize the charcoal, and then that's what you mix it with. You paste it. You make a paste. You mix it with water, and that's what you put over bug bite, a sting, or a centipede bite, or a dog bite, or a snake bite. And then you have to take it internally. The charcoal powder, you have to mix it with water, and then you have to take it too internally while you're trying to treat. It removes toxins. It helps remove toxins. Okay, if you get bitten by a snake, you have to change the poultice every 30 minutes. 15 minutes, 30 minutes. For the first 24 hours, you have to change the charcoal poultice for after 15 to 20 minutes. 20 minutes, change it, and then 20 minutes, change it. So you will need a lot of charcoal powder to do poultice if you got bitten by a snake, because snake venom is poisonous. Okay, my Facebook live just went out, and now I only have YouTube. That's good. I know I'm trying the best I could. I don't know everything, but it is important to know these things because sooner or later we need we won't get the help that we need. Like if say the hospitals get overwhelmed with patients and all that kind of stuff. So minor health issues, we should be able to take care of it. And even the major health issues, we as medical missionaries, I am an aspiring medical missionary, medical health missionary, and also trying to do what God wants us to do, living in the country. Because if we live in the country, we get to know what natural remedies are out there, using the natural using wild plants also, it's also useful, it's helpful. And it's knowledge is power. If we rely on other people to give us and tell us what to do, then when the time comes that they are no longer available for us, then who is going to help us? Who's going to help our family? Who's going to help our kids? So it's us. While we're still here, we need to learn these things. I know it takes time, effort also. And like right now, I'm trying to acquire books that I could read in my spare time, which I failed in many ways. I don't have time to do a lot of reading. But with the little knowledge that I have and skimming through the books that I know are very useful. So I bought natural remedies books and the ones that we know that are really good, and also gardening books, country living books, tips, and how to start homesteading. There's a lot of information that is very useful. So buy books. No matter what happens, the internet may shut down, but if we have books, we can always go buy the books. And once we have the books, then I know you like reading too, so that is a good thing. That's a good thing. This one will be for. Where is the butter crunch? This one here. Yeah. And after I plant these, I'm going to put them on a heating mat. I have a heating mat. I should show you my heating mat. The heating mat, it helps expedite. I use the word expedite. The heating mat, you set this on top. It will heat up the soil, and it will help germinate faster and quicker. And if you have a grow light, like if you have an LED or fluorescent grow light, you can also do that. Grow lights. And if you don't have grow lights, just put the seeding tray near a window. Make sure that the soil is damp. Look at this here. Butter crunch. The seeds are tiny. The seeds are tiny. So one tray, I'm only going to do lettuce. But since these are older seeds, I'm going to put a lot per cell because I don't know if they're all going to germinate. So I'm just dropping alone. I'm just dropping like 5 seeds because if there's a lot, then I will pull them out later. And here is another important thing. Like if you're trying to thin out, if you're going to thin out the seedlings, make sure that they are at least a couple inches tall, because it means that the roots are a little more established, and you don't want them like 4 inches or 5 inches. As much as possible, about 2 to 3 inches, because if it's about 5 inches, then you can disturb the roots and then they will not grow well. When you transfer seedlings, it's better to transfer when they're about 2 inches, 3 inches the most. There you go. And with lettuce, you don't want to drown them with water. You can just use a spray. Okay, if I can turn this on like this. It's cold outside, but why is this not working? Do you have any more question? It's getting dark in here, so I will end my. Thank you for staying and watching my live. I just thought I'd do live stream. It's been a while since I've done live stream. Well, this is supposed to. It's not spraying. Well, I think this is defective. But anyway, you can spray. Let me get another one. Okay. That's that one. Another lettuce here. Well, thank you so much, and I am going to continue planting offline. Thank you so much. I want to know your name. What's your real name? Armor. What's your real name, Miss Armor? I like your channel name. Adventist Armor. Mom Armor. Thank you so much. I need to visit your channel, and I'm sure you will see my video up next. I have another video that it's still, oh no, this is actually making garlic syrup. My next video that I am going to post is about making garlic syrup. Jacqueline, thank you. My real name is Meritus. Thank you, Miss Jacqueline. Thank you. I hope to see you next time on your YouTube channel. I gotta visit you. Bye bye.